Many of us have a habit of easily postponing what we need to do today to tomorrow. How to get rid of this problem? How to avoid the art of procrastination? The book, Don't Buy This Book Now, was written to clarify it. The author of this book is John Perry, Stanford University professor, has won the 2011 Ig Nobel Prize for Literature for his work developing a theory of structured procrastination. As human beings, we are happy to do many other things that are harmful, even though we clearly know what is good for us. For example, missing college class for going movies and spending time for putting status on Facebook without doing office work. How to explain this incomprehensible conundrum? Most of the time, our to-do list is completely occupied with actions that not yet done, than what we think that we should do. He cites an actual incident in his life as an example. The one thing that is most urgent on his list is an article. It has been on the list for 11 months to complete the article. In these 11 months he has not finished that particular article, but also done many other things that are not on the list that is more important than that. I wrote and sent the article without doing important things when came up on the list. The author says that the reason why a person constantly postpones a job is because he wants to be a perfectionist. When we think of doing something, we do the big build-up by beating the imaginary horse to make it look like it doesn't exist in the world. After that we set aside and say no time, no time. When it finally comes, time to get the hang of it, we get the job done to the extent that it needs to be done exactly. But it was too late to finish the work because, initially we ran imaginary horse which was built up to finish that work. The work would have been completed over time, if it had been intended to be done with the same level of quality as in the beginning. Something interesting happened in his life. It is good to have a computer at home to evaluate a research paper in super quality. The author thought that, if the computer was connected to the university network, he could work day and night and give a super report. After purchasing the computer connection, he forgets that evaluation job altogether, before some other jobs come along. Eventually he urgently writes down what needed to complete the evaluation work, and sends it away as soon as the senders start to chase for evaluation. It would have been nice to have done this first. What I got is a bad name, because I thought of doing it perfectly. But there is something good happened in this thing that I have linked the university network in my house that no one can link to. Next, he ridicules the to-do list of what we need to do. There are no people today who have not put up a to-do list. With a little inquiry, many of the things that are at the top of their list will continue to be carryover. I know the people who think that I should finish this work today, but put off that work for years without completing it. If you are not going to do a job forever, then why write it on to-do list? If to-do list is simple, then our success will increase gradually. Take a look at the to-do list he gave for an example. 1. I will turn off the alarm. 2. Get out of bed immediately. 3. Go to the bathroom. 4. I will never go to bed again. 5. I will go to the kitchen. 6. I will drink coffee. Put this list down and get up in the morning. You would have completed 6 jobs in an hour if you woke up. The author calls those who file and stack the papers are vertical organizers, and calls himself a horizontal organizer. There will be paper all over the table. But if the urgent thing is left unattended, I think the reminder letter will come again. When the reminder letter arrives, I will find the original letter in the mountain of papers on the table and finish the job. Between these delays I would have completed another important work, says the author. Those with a procrastinating attitude do not need a to-do list. All you need is a list of jobs that will disappear if you do not do it tomorrow. The author, who wrote a separate chapter on computers and procrastinators. He wrote elaborately about social media's contribution to the art of procrastination, explaining how his time is absorbed while sitting at a computer. The author also explains the consequences of working together with procrastinators and non-procrastinators. There are some sudden offers for those with a structured procrastinator. During the procrastination period, many jobs may suddenly go unwanted. Is there any other better privilege for the lazy man? There is a proverb that says, "Do not postpone work from today to tomorrow." The new proverb says for procrastinators that should not be allowed to do work today that it may not need to do tomorrow. Why does this procrastination come to us? We do not want to be under anyone's control. All of this is due to the addictive mindset of whatever he says, I will not do it. But, if you follow the procrastination framework mentioned in the book, you can make various achievements in your life like me, says the author. This is a must-read book for all procrastinators. I just brought a drop of the water from the ocean. You can learn many things while going through the ocean of book. This is the short summary of, Don't Buy This Book Now. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and give a thumbs.